Hi guys, I'm back again with another banger. Yeah, if you've not yet checked out my latest video on It's Priscilla, go check it out where we were doing a catchphrase and it's well detailed in every part of makeup, be the eyebrows, be how do you blend in your foundation. It's well detailed. Just go and check it out, then come here for this new banger. Yes, so today we're gonna be starting on our eyebrows, and before that, today we are working on just a full makeup tutorial, uh a look that you can go with on an event, a special occasion, you feel me? Yeah, so let's get into the eyebrows. And I said, before you do your eyebrows, you need a spoolie for that to comb up your eyebrows and make sure they're at the right angle. Yeah, okay. And next you need a Davis number 3 shade. Yeah, brown. Yes. So next we get into the eyebrows. You can see I've already drawn my eyebrows, and I told you guys you can be good at it, you can be bad at it. Drawing your eyebrows, no problem. But the main test is concealing. Where we get to concealing. If you don't conceal your eyebrows in a good manner where you get the upper arc and the lower arc, my dear, you're going to walk with eyebrows looking like, I don't know. And you'll be asking, why are people looking at me? I know. And it's not easy. For me, I can tell you it was not easy. It took 1 week, 1 week in class to get to know how to draw those eyebrows. And it's not that I came out perfect, but I got somewhere, and practice each and every day made it perfect for me. So that's why I'm here to show you how to conceal your eyebrows. Upper we said pole pole too. Okay, so let's get into concealing. What do you need for concealing? You need this lighter shade, Fit Me, and this darker shade for concealer, and you need a concealer brush for that. Okay, and guys, before even we start concealing our eyebrows, the shades that I've shown you for the concealers, it depends on your skin tone. I'm chocolate, that's why I use a lighter shade and a darker shade to mix up. It depends with your skin tone, so don't go for what I am going for. Yeah, so you first of all, when you get to the cosmetic, you say, if you don't know how to your the shade to use, you can ask for guidance. Okay, so let's get into concealing. Make sure you don't use a lot of concealer, and as you conceal, you make sure your hand is relaxed. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then you don't just measure on the lower part, you also go upper, you balance. You see, this box, we make sure you don't have a box like eyebrow. You have to conceal until you get the right thing. Okay, go in that motion. You see? Mhm. We don't want box like eyebrows. We need neat eyebrows. You see, guys, what I was talking about, you get to see your upper arc and the lower arc, and it's just gentle. Don't be quick with it. Take as long as you need. Yeah, but make sure you get the upper arc and the lower arc. Okay, so let's get this on the other side. So when you are done getting the upper arc and the lower arc, you make sure they are at the same, they are aligned. Okay, that's why you can see me concealing up to here. You make sure there is no one big eyebrow and the other one is smaller. You get me? Yeah. Once you're done with that, you get to blending in the concealer. You have to blend until you see no concealer on your eyebrows. You see how mine is neat? Yeah, you make sure it's neat. No concealer is seen on it. Okay, so let's do this on the other side. So I'm done with my eyebrows, and you can see, god damn it, you see how sexy they look. These are eyebrows that you can work with. Okay, so what do we blend in the concealer on my eyebrows with? You can use a blender, and you can use this brush. This is what I prefer. And when you're blending in the concealer on the eyebrows, do it gently to avoid tampering with your eyebrows, because once you tamper with them, you're gonna start from zero again. Okay. So next we get into our eyeshadow. Okay, so this is my favorite eyeshadow book. Okay, and today we're gonna be working with a black shade and this shade over here. You remember I said you work with a lighter and a darker shade. Okay, guys, I'm working with a black shade and a maroon shade, and we said one shade must be darker and the other one lighter. As you can see my maroon, and you can also see my black. It has to have its layers. Okay, and I want to add some goldish here, over here. Okay, so I'm done with, I've said I'm gonna add some goldish. You can see it shining over here, here, and here. Yeah, so that's the eyeshadow. And next we're going in with our eyeliner. I don't like my eyeliner so wingy, so I like something simple. You see? Yeah, let's do this on the other side. So I'm done with my eyeliner. You see? Yeah, simple. So next, let's get in with our foundation. With me. So I've already applied my foundation, and you can see we said blend, 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 blend until it settles. Okay, no mushy mushy, no nothing. You make sure your work is neat. Okay, so as you can see, I've already applied my lighter concealer, the major parts. So let's go and conceal. We have already concealed, and you can see, just look how amazing I look. Huh? Neat, 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 neat work. So next we're going in with our Fit Me powder. The places to apply this powder is under the over here. You see these parts that I'm touching on here, here, and around here. Okay. Okay. The powder is already settled in, as you can see. So next we go in with our bronzer. Of course, the bronzer that I love using, this shade, because drum rolls, chocolate. Yeah, the parts to apply the bronzer is here. You see this part under the cheek, and then upper here. Okay, so as you can see, the bronzer, you see, if you check on this angle, you're gonna see here under the cheek, you get to see that bronzer, you see, even on the other side. So next, upper here, we're going with our blush. Okay, this shade, the pink shade. Okay, for me, I don't prefer so much blush on me, so I just go with this amount. You can see it, looking gorgeous. Next, we're going in with our highlighter, the goldish one, of course. And where do we apply it? Here, upper here, upper here. I told you, the bronzer, the blush, and then the highlighter. So you can see I'm already done with my highlighter, and you can see it. You see? You see these parts, and also the other parts are here. You can see it here and here. So let's finish up with some lipstick. So we are doing an ombre lip, and you can see I've already applied my lip liner, and we are going with this Huda lipstick, and then we finish it up with this. Okay, just take a look at that ombre lip. You know, you get to see the maroon shade and the pink goldish, you see. Yeah, so let's end this makeup with our last but not least, the setting spray, LA Gal. And we said, as we spray, we hide our eyeshadow not to mess it up. Yeah, yo, and we spray outward. Okay, you see, and then these parts where you get to the caught with the setting spray, you let it settle for some time, just like 5 minutes, and then you touch on it with the blender. Okay, so as you can see, I've actually done even the part which had been caught on by some setting spray. I've already settled it down, and oh my god, huh? I could just look at myself in the mirror like the whole day. Just look at that look. Very demure, very classy, huh? Very classy. Yeah, this is a go look that you can go with in any occasion. Just look at me. I can eat myself, huh? So, guys, I would appreciate if you go to my YouTube channel. It's Priscilla. Go check out my videos, learn from them, like, share, comment, subscribe. Get to do these inspos that we are doing over here, and then send me, and then I'll get back to you with my feedback. Yeah, let's grow together. So till next time, I love you guys. Bye.